if you're just joining, I'm going to hop into an arena. I think I'll do the hourly Super Blitz. And I'll be using a new extension for this stream. It was created by Andrew Chess. And I'm actually reluctant to reveal what it is. Maybe people will eventually find out. We might see it come into effect for the first game. Hey, okay. So the Berserk button is glowing yellow, which means mathematically, based on statistical analysis, it makes sense for me to Berserk. And this is extension. I think it's called Smart Berserk, where basically it will tell me whether or not I should Berserk. And maybe later I can share more details. I do have tea, yeah. I have a full cup of green tea. Queen d4 is also possible here. Maybe I'll play. Wait a minute. Queen d4. Wait, let's be careful. I have to remember I berserked. Yeah, after the game, I'll share some more details about the backstory, the statistical analysis.
Good evening. Do you play the Caro-Kann?
I can. I don't usually play it, but I Caro-Kann. Or Caro-Kann. Okay, knight a4 looks logical, hitting the queen. Queen a5, I have c3, which would defend the knight and defend my king. Yeah, there are cases where I can't play the Caro-Kann. Sometimes I'm white. Or sometimes the opponent doesn't play e4. Okay. It's a nice setup on the queen side. Knight b7 would lose a knight. Queen a5 check. There's also bishop. Let's start with queen a4 check. Wow. If takes. Wait, I berserked. Maybe berserking wasn't the best decision. But it's too late now. Okay, I have 30 seconds. I did win a pawn, but now I'm pinned. Queen's tied down to defending the bishop. Some idea to... Ooh, okay, let's play b5. I wanted to play this to exploit the pinned knight, but the knight's no longer pinned. Queen d1, perhaps?
I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, I appreciate your sub. Thank you, Comb Over Cowboy. My bishop's out of play. I'm going to castle by hand. This is not a good position. Even though I'm up a pawn. What to do? Well, keep fighting. Okay, so bishop h4 g3. I've successfully castled by hand. My bishop's still out of play. Maybe I should trade queens? Maybe not. There goes one pawn. Check. Wow. Okay. Well, berserking paid off. Barely. Oh man. My watch is charging. I don't have the heart rate monitor. Probably past 100 beats per minute that game. Okay. Opponent played well. I got a little bit confused putting my bishop on a6. Yeah, bishop d3 was a good move.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you, Lockheed. Yeah, the g-pawn was very clutch. If not for the g-pawn, I'd be in big trouble. Okay, yeah, the extension is 1-for-1. Let's go. So this is I can show. I don't want to leak anything, but this is the extension. It's called Smart Berserk. There's no ratings, but yeah, it was developed by Andrew Chess, and there's a tweet maybe about a year ago. Let me see if I can find it. I am Rosen. I'm not logged into Twitter. I'm trying to. Log in. Oh, I need to. Can I not share? Wait a minute. I'm trying to share this thing. Bear with me one moment. Twitter. Okay. I should have had this ready, but there is a tweet May 2nd, 2022, from Lichess, official Lichess account. It was basically sharing this analysis of when you should berserk and when you should not berserk. And I replied to the tweet, and I was wondering if it could be possible to have a smart berserk extension. I hope it doesn't violate the terms of service. I don't think it does. But then Andrew Chess, who's a mod here, he went ahead and actually built the extension based, I think, based off this analysis. So now we have it. I've succeeded in the first game. Let me try and win the tournament. Let me try and maintain my voice too. There might be times I'll have to cough and I'll mute the mic just so it doesn't make too many noises. Okay. Oh, I should berserk again. Okay. Stafford Gambit time. Maybe. I'm recovering from a cold. Also dealing with some allergies, but I'm much better than a few days ago. I'm also recovering from the spring marathon. I streamed about 12 hours worth of chess. I think it took a toll on my voice. But energy-wise, I'm doing fine. Hopefully in a few days, things should go back to normal. Am I in trouble here? And there's no queen f3, but there's this move. Play this. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm down a pawn. But I think there's sufficient compensation. It's a slightly annoying move.
Happy birthday to me.
Hey, Funky Donkey, happy birthday. Hope it's a good one. Play rook. Not sure. I just want to get all the major pieces on one side. Can probably take this. Put the bishop on e3. Oh yeah, what happened to the board? Wait. Board geometry? Something got messed up with the layout, I think. Sorry about that. Okay, that should be better. I may have been playing off stream and I messed up something with the setup. Okay, I have 23 seconds. I'm threatening mate in 3. I'm actually curious how white defends. It's not so simple. Oh, this is made in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can count to 4. Let's go. Yeah, it's hard to defend against such an attack. Dark squares and bishop and queen were out of play. Maybe I'm actually not sure. I was thinking the rook could move, but that's made in 1, 2, 3, also 4, just to show. The rook moves. Take, here, here, and then mate. Wait, how does... Oh, wait, d4. How does d4 defend? Wow! d4 is probably the only move, right? That's the only move. Look at this move, d4. Okay, black's still better. The point of d4, the bishop defends f1 in the end. I probably would not have seen that. So after takes, rook here, I don't have mate. And black has no good follow-up. Yeah, it's such a hard move to find. So I was supposed to play a6. Oh, that's funny. I was supposed to kick the bishop off this diagonal and then go for queen h4. Wow. Yeah, that's the type of thing you need several minutes to find. Thank you, Handro Medal Atlanta. Or not Atlanta. Almost Atlanta. Thanks for the Prime sub. Oh, okay. Is this extension just going to tell me to berserk every game? I like the glow of yellow. That was a nice design choice. Okay, we have a Grand Prix. This game I'll try to not get too low on time. Play the opening quickly. F5's typical. Yeah, usually rook b8 is a bit more common. Okay, now this pin is hard to resolve. H6 is off limits and the bishop and queen are tied down. Still a question how to proceed. Okay. Black basically gave back the pawn to get rid of the pin. takes. I think this is interesting, actually. I'm just sacking a knight because the pin is gonna hopefully win me more material eventually. Like G4. I'm going full, like full aggressive mode. So the point is I take with rook. If takes, I'm threatening mate and the queen. I'm also hitting the bishop. I'm also threatening this to hit the queen. Oh, black defends. Wow. I have this move. And if d5, rook d6. It's not crystal clear, but I think I like my chances. Okay, rook d6. Queen g4. Let's start with this. I mean, we're back to equal material. We're getting some rook ending with opposite colored bishops, but I have a very, very nice placed bishop. I'm probably threatening this. Yeah, this move? Feels weird to give myself an isolated e-pawn. The idea is I get an e5. And this is a nice relationship. I'm sure there's a lot of couples out there that can learn from the relationship between the pawn and bishop. Okay, threatening mate in 2. That's a fine move. Why did I do that? I just abandoned. The bishop was a bad partner. Should have gone to couples therapy. Okay. I'm still up a pawn, but I have 9 seconds? Uh-oh. I can't let the extension down. Oh, don't mate me. Ah. The extension knows best. Berserking was a good decision. Oh, we should add a command. Okay, let me add a command. Commands add extension. This stream, I'm using the Smart Berserk extension. Okay, so we have the extension command. Let me add that to the title.
2 years flies by.
Hey, happy 2 years. Snyder's Chumley. Good to have you back. Oh, did Choco ask a question? Sorry if I missed it. Feel free to repeat. Oh, berserking again. Okay. Playing Sid. Stafford Gambit time, maybe. Or Vienna time. Play this move. I want to do things, but the things don't work. Or do they? No, they don't work. What to do? Thank you, Oilers. Happy 37. Oh, what my favorite tea is. It always depends on the situation. Earlier, I was asked, I was recognized at Trader Joe's, and I was asked, what's my favorite chess piece? And I said, it depends on the position. Which it really does. Sometimes hard to pick favorites. Let's take. I'm drinking green tea right now, like nice sencha green tea. I think it comes from Japan. What's my favorite piece in this position? Bishop or knight? Or pawns? Let's play this. In every game, I'm getting so low on time. Really have to remember that I've berserked. Okay, I want to play f4. Queen is kind of short on squares. Queen g8, I have bishop e8. It's getting a little bit murky. Okay, just simplify. Okay, now my favorite piece is a knight. Wow, the bishop. Even if it wasn't a fork, the bishop was trapped. Oops. Okay, plenty of time. Okay. Oh, man. What's your favorite ping? Probably ping pong. Okay, 12th place. I berserked every game because the extension told me to. I wonder what the cutoff is. Like in 3 minutes. Wait a minute. We could probably like do some analysis. Oh, berserking again. Okay. Play e4 this game. I have a Pirc. I'm transposing into my London move order. Let's play this. Usually when black delays castling, then e5 is called for at some point. There. Play this first. Actually, if takes, I could play knight b3 first. And queen e3 maybe wasn't the best. Okay, developing the knight. The pawns are menacing, but I'm dealing with it. Queen b5, queen d3. Let's move this move. Not sure what's happening though. Oh, I just hung a thing? I just hung a thing. Uh-oh. Ah, this is probably the game where I should not have berserked. We'll see what happens though. It's not completely over. Huh. It's not looking good though. Trying to stir up some chaos. So it takes, I have rook f5. The king will find safety on d3, so I'm not getting mated. Let's shift over to the h file. Rook h8 I take.
Your king is getting his cardio in.
I know, I know. Ugh. Ugh. Not good. Oops. Okay. I saw it coming. I didn't want to jinx myself though. Wow. Undefeated. Still. Let's go. Lost a little bit of reading, but that's okay. It took every ounce to survive that. Oh man. Okay. Top 10. If I want to win the tournament, is I have to probably keep berserking. I'm not sure if the extension accounts for that. I think it just looks at my opponent's rating. But we'll see. Okay. Ooh, double berserk. Okay. Play one of these. it's the Black Goose.
Hello, Eric. Hope you are keeping well.
I am. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-oh. I think I already went wrong here. I'll treat it as some sort of gambit. Lose a couple pawns, but have a couple bishops. C6. So when knight moves, it blocks a rook or bishop, and then I take the pawn. Pardon my arrows. Okay, want to do some maneuvering. Queen should probably go back to d8. Really? Wow, what a move. A fancy move. I mean, I win a pawn, but it's still fancy.
The extension considers your rating, opponent rating, time control, your streak, and your color.
Oh, interesting. I probably should have known that. Queen a1, wow. Let's play... I might as well take. Or let's play this. I want to play this. That would win material. Okay. I think I'm winning material now. Because I'll take the knight and remove the guard. Or just win the rook. Okay. Not too far away from the leader. But still a lot of climbing to do. So if I play Sultai, it probably won't tell me to berserk. Unless he berserks. Okay. Here we go again. Let's play this one. This is a trendy opening. It used to be like a very rare surprise weapon, but these days it's becoming a bit more known. Wait, what's the line here? Bishop f5. Oh no, bishop e6 I think was better. This is the one idea I remember is to trap the knight. But I lost the tempo. Maybe it's still okay. So I'm down a pawn, but some compensation. White's handling this well, though. Maneuver the knight. These squares are looking juicy. There's knight c2. There. Okay, let's go kind of crazy. It's risky. Wait a minute. How do I do this? Almost blundered stuff there. I want to play this if the pawn's not taken. And this move. Knight goes back threatening this. I play this. There's a line where I sack the bishop to get rook d2 in. Oh no, I'm getting forked. Oh, that's a good move. Does this work? Takes.
The magician is from St. Louis, not Riga.
Down a lot of pawns here. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's almost working. I wanted to check. There's 93 in the end though. So I have to play bishop c5. White's in time. Still interesting though. Almost winning, threatening to take. Oh, this doesn't work. Or does it? Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. Ah. Or does it? Wait, c2? Messed up. No! Bad pre-move. Why did I berserk? Yeah. No. Okay, good game. E6 was very resourceful. I should have played king e7, and then maybe... It's probably winning after king e7. I just assumed I could take the pawn. But yeah, taking the pawn is losing. I had 2 seconds there, but... what to do? Had my chance. Good game. Do I stop using the extension now? It served me well for the first several games. Hopefully I can rebound. Okay, I'll play this move. I want to play bishop. Ooh. Okay, some gambiting. I kind of forgot this was hanging. Maybe it was okay even if black took it, but I'm glad they didn't. There's a funny line coming up where I might end up taking this pawn. I see the question, how does Smart Berserk decide whether you should berserk or not? And for that, I'll just replay the TTS from earlier.
The extension considers your rating, opponent rating, time control, your streak, and your color.
I hope that makes sense. Also, I just missed a free pawn. Play g4. I still want to sack. Looking a little bit iffy though. Also looking fun. I don't know what's happening anymore. Hey, it's Brian Wayne. Thanks for the dono. I appreciate that. And the words. Also, thank you, Knight C8. Actually, I went to Riga and I saw a statue of Tal. It was pretty magical. It was back in 2017. Okay, I think I've made up my time deficit. At least for the most part. Position-wise, I mean, objectively, black's probably a little bit better. So I'm allowing this. But now, okay, now the pawn's undefended. So ideas of infiltrating with this and this. Oh no, my pawn. Black can like get a wooden shield. Fork and skewer. Yeah, if takes, I'd either have this or take and then this. Play this first. Getting a little bit awkward. I just trap the queen? Queen has no oh, it has a square. Never mind. Oops, I hung a rook. There we go. Okay. Oh, here we go. Are there other neat Lichess extensions? I think if you do a search for like Lichess on the Chrome store, you'll find a good bunch. I know a popular one is Prettier Lichess. Kind of changes the theme. Wait, the extension is telling me not to berserk. But it should account for if my opponent is berserked. Okay, I'll berserk back. That's kind of funny. Let's play in English. King's Indian time. Can take and win the pawn. Still have to be careful though. Up a pawn, but structure is not perfect. Trying to win another pawn. Okay, I'm being very greedy here. It might backfire. Trade queens with me. E5, can take probably. Sultai is probably better at tactics than me, so I have to be very careful, but being up 3 pawns can definitely help. Oh! Okay, I lost a pawn, but it's maybe still okay. Actually, it's not okay. Yeah. Check. Maybe still some fight. No, no. Wait a minute. One last trick. Oh, there's no trick though. Okay, good game. I guess I should not have berserked there if it told me not to. What to do? Good game, Sultai. I think we have time for one more game. And then I'll reflect on my experience with this extension. Oh, okay, my watch is charged. I'll put on my heart rate monitor. Okay, berserking time. Here we go. I've had this position a good handful of times. When white's played h3 and then the g file opens. I've delayed casting because the king is pretty safe in the center and the rook will access g8. And there's ideas here of knight d4. Not the easiest position for white. Can you please play another tournament after this one? Oh, wow. I don't think I want to take that. Nice move, though. Yeah, maybe I'll play... So the extension only works with 3-minute chess and 1-minute chess. So I could play, like, the bullet arena. Just as another kind of experiment. All right, what to do here? It's like very close to winning. So now I'm threatening to take and then queen h3 and... Oh, I missed that. Good move. 92 doesn't work. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm in trouble now. I'm going to be down so many pawns. I'm only down 2 pawns. I can win the c2 pawn. It's not what I wanted. Ah, the position was so nice. Yeah, I'm realizing people are like coming in asking about the extension. Maybe not have heard what I had discussed earlier. So I'll repeat after this tournament. Okay, let's try and at least finish on a happy note. This will threaten mate in 1. This position's not so happy. 31 seconds. I'm losing more pawns. A good combination too. Oh dear. I feel so stuck. Uh-oh. Wait, how do I not get mated? To play this? Oh, okay. Opponent missed mate in 1. Uh... Still a lot of making up to do. Oh no. Okay. It's declared a win, right? Because I have a knight that's mating material. The king gets cornered. I feel kind of bad, but okay. I don't get the berserking points either because there is no time left in the tournament. Okay. Well, that was fun. Lost a couple of games. I think how much rating did I lose? Lost 16 points. So again, for people that didn't catch it earlier, a year ago, there was this tweet from Lichess, and it basically shows when you should berserk and when you shouldn't berserk, based on your opponent's rating and I guess whether they berserked. Also, if you're white and if like what your streak is. So there's all these factors to take into account. So the extension I'm using basically takes all of this into account and will glow yellow if if I should berserk. So I can try one more tournament. This time I won't late join. Play arena. Eastern Bullet. Oh, I am late joining. But it started like a minute ago. Okay, so I have the extension still. Is this famous YouTuber Rosen? Some people say I look like him. So maybe? Okay. Wait. This is 1 minute, but it wants me to berserk. Okay, so 30 seconds. Oh dear. So a lot of these games I have a feeling are going to be timeouts games. Maneuver the knight. White's playing well for the rating. Playing quickly. Oh no, I dropped a rook. Oh dear, I'm down on time. That's not good. I might lose this. Okay, some gift. Knight's almost trapped. Okay, knight's officially trapped. Wow, I'm just losing now. Wow. Oh, wow. The tactics gods were not kind to me there. Okay, good game. Here goes my 2800 rating. Oh, man. Yeah, dropping a rook wasn't called for. It's a decent position from the opening. Okay, some catching up to do. Oh man. Alright, we'll have some kind of gambit. Trade. Play this first. So I'm up a pawn, but yeah, black has compensation. 2 bishops. Okay, that's a free bishop. Why did I do that? Somehow it's okay though. Not in good form. Oh dear. Okay. Barely quick enough there. Wow, still berserk. Okay. I guess it makes sense with the rating differential. I just have to be ultra alert. Really? Okay. Play this. I have a plan. This and this. Times equalizing. Okay. That was close. Thank you, Brad. Gifting to Sir Ripoff Mabel. Okay. It keeps telling me to berserk. Okay. I just want to make the extension proud. I wonder if the formula can be dynamic. Like if I lose a lot of games when berserking, like if it can adjust, that would be a nice feature. I'm playing so slowly. Good move. Oh, good move. Weirdly, there's still hope. Tiny ounce of hope. No more hope. Oh, my king. Okay, good game. That was a tough one. Have to be a little bit more controlled. Okay. Life goes on. So the plan is to play h3, g4. I mean, it's a mess in the center, like a lot of cluster of pieces. Or a big cluster of pieces, I should say. At some point I'll start trading. Maybe. Maybe not. Play rook g1. Interesting. Go with h-pawn advance. Knight g5 coming. Take and play queen h5. So threatening mate. This should be good for white. Okay, it was good for white. Okay. The extension was sad, but maybe now it's happier. Okay. Oops, I meant to play e4. I'll pre-move e4. Maybe we'll have reverse England or Stafford or whatever this is. Oops. Okay, so with open G file, I do want to attack. Good move. And close things down on the queen side. Threatening this now. Ooh. Not so clear though. Bring the knight to d5 perhaps. Trade with me. Can I sack? Probably not, but maybe? Okay, let's sack. Okay. Worked out. Climbing back up. Oh, the extension tries to maximize tournament points, but not rating. Quick losses are generally a good thing. Ah, I see. So, oh no, my rating. Quick wins would be a better thing, though. Okay. Oops, I meant to play g5. Not whatever this is. Okay. Still playable. So I can't castle queenside. No, it's not free. Oh, okay. Meant to play rook b8 there. Oops. No! Stalemate me, please. Okay. Oh, it was rough. Good game though. Okay, still a long ways to go. I think I'm doing well against the players rated below 2,000. But it requires a little bit extra oomph. Okay, Cambridge Springs. 94. Queen c2 I don't think is a great move. Because in this line, yeah, rook c1 I take on a2. I'll probably keep the bishop. Interesting. Okay, this is a nice position. I have 3 connected pass pawns. But only 14 seconds. Okay. Just in time. Who do I think will win the match? I don't know. It's been close so far. I mean, odds are probably in Nepo's favor, given he's ahead by a game. But still can go either way. Okay, Joe Pavo, London. Oh, good move. A2's hanging. What to do? B2's also hanging. Uh-oh. My knight's hanging as well. Oh, that kind of crumbled. I was going to take a miracle here. Ah. Okay, so I have the bishop pair. Ah, good game. Oh, Andrew says, sorry for your rating. Okay. That's okay. If I can win the tournament, it'll be a success. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. This is one big experiment. Okay, let's play this. This is actually a nice thing unfolding. Okay. So queen and rook are attacked. Queen f6, knight e4. Okay. Okay. I feel like there's some pattern with my wins and losses. I have not won 3 games in a row yet. Okay. Keep berserking. Maybe if I lose enough rating, my rating will be so low that it'll stop telling me to berserk. Okay, that's a free pawn. Wow. It's almost mating. Bishops are kind of annoying here. Okay, it's a winning king pawn ending. Okay. Maybe after this tournament, I'll keep streaming and I'll do some like more chill Q&A. So for anyone with like serious chess questions, wait 37 minutes and I'll finish with Q&A. Okay. This is a winning position for white. Classic opening trap. Okay, threatening mate in 1. Okay, that was a nice one. 14 moves. Hey, 6th place. 10 points out of first. 3 games in a row. A nice win streak. Yeah, in bullet chess, there can be a lot of momentum shifts. Okay, berserk. Double berserk. Probably not a great decision to castle queenside, but a decision nonetheless. Hmm. I'm down on time. Oops. Okay. A bigger oops for whites. It was a funny mate. Very weird mating pattern. The queen defends the bishop, defends the rook, checkmates the king. Okay. Playing Pink Panda. Oh, it's telling me to berserk. The person in first place. Okay, I guess I will. Center fork trick. This move. Yeah. Okay. Double pause. Oh, why did I do that? Not expecting that F4 there. No. My knight. My bishop. My pawn. My other pawn. My king. Okay. What to do? Still top 5 somehow. Yeah, I think I'm berserking everyone regardless. At least we're having fun. I'm going to play a stonewall setup. Okay, that's a free pawn. Yeah, the eventual goal is to play g4. Okay, full attack. Does this work? Yeah, if takes, it's force mate. Oh, that's a move though. Ah. Okay, that was fortunate. Oh no. But my rook's still hanging. Really? Where's my mate? Oh no, my bishop. Ah, it's not mate? Oh, it's mate. Okay. Oh, what a funny mate. I don't think I've seen this pattern before. Oh, the 3 center pawns controlling the center. Wow. Okay. So the bishop was poisonous. Okay. Here we go again, maybe. Yeah. I mean, just try and play solidly and quickly. Gradually try and fight my way back on time. There goes a pawn. Not so bad though. I have the bishop pair. Only down 10 seconds now. Infiltrate with a queen. What's happening? I'm winning. At first I thought my bishop was getting trapped, but okay, turned around. Yeah, struck the queen. Okay. I think that's the highest rated player I've beaten tonight. But been berserking every game. Still some work to do. About halfway through the tournament. I'm playing Hacha. Yeah, I think my berserk rate is going to be 100%. This looks okay. Defend the bishop. It's castle. So threatening to take and take. 95, I'll play this and this. Ooh. It took me a moment. I almost trusted white. I was so set on taking on f3. Does it ever tell you not to berserk? We shall wait and see. It didn't tell me to berserk against Sultai. I berserked anyway and lost. So I really have to follow follow it. Okay, let's try and get revenge here. Sacking a pawn. It's a fork. Okay. Let's go. It's a close fight on top. Tied with the leader. 4 wins in a row. Trying to find my groove. This is taking a little bit to get used to. Oh dear. Stafford Gambit time. I misplayed this already. F3 is a rare move, but mishandled it. Still some hope. Yeah. Okay. Now well played. Ah, it's a winning king pawn ending. Ah. Oh, what to do? Okay, it's still a close fight on top. Oh, what does Berserk do? I think we have the Berserk command, which should explain it. Okay, this is a very pleasant line. E6 is not a good move. Very, very pleasant. Threatening mate. The 3 center pawns. Oh, my queen is trapped. Oh, that's so sad. There's still some comp, though. Nijmedinov style. Okay. This is something. was a free queen. Still a free queen. I think opponent thought they had back rank mates, but was not the case. Okay. Oh, let's go. It was a great opening. My queen got trapped, and then somehow the minor pieces did some heroic work. Oh, no berserking. Look at this. Okay. I can finally play a normal bullet game. Okay. Wow, this feels weird now. Cambridge Springs? I think 94. Play B6 first. It's pleasant because the position is relatively open and I have the bishop pair. Some attacking potential too. I really want to play knight of 3. Take. It's actually a playable move. Or wait, no it's not. I just lost a piece. I was hallucinating. Well, it's nice having more time. Maybe. Oh no. More time but less rook. Oh, my king. Somehow my king took all the pawns though. Oh. Okay. I'm still trying to win the tournament. If I can win the tournament, this whole experiment will be a massive success. Okay, back to berserking. Okay, got the bishop pair. Got the exchange. No hesitating. Simplify a little bit. Oops. Okay, this is something. Oh. There we go. Let's go. I didn't want to make the full distance queen move because that would take time, so I had to move the queen like a king. Okay. Let's go. I was so fortunate the bishop defended my rook there too. Oh man. Okay, oh, no berserking. Okay, let's actually try and win. Ooh. Not a great opening, actually. Well, maybe it's okay. Let's try and win a game. This looks okay. Okay. The c6 is hanging. I think I'm winning a... no, I'm not winning a piece. Trying to win a piece. Hitting the knight. Maybe I win a pawn back. Or maybe more. Play this first. Bishop knight mate coming, maybe. Okay, no time for bishop knight mate. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be close. So I'm on a streak. First place is no longer on a streak. We might end up playing again. Nope. Okay, let's play one of these. I was not expecting bishop a6. Ah, knight g3 was not legal. This wins a pawn, loses it back. Or not. Wow. So little time. Hey, it's a knight fork. King is forking the knights. Should be in good shape here. Can make a lot of safe moves. Okay. Let's go. Tied for first again. Every game matters at this point. Welcome to Hamburger. Oh, playing first place again. Okay. It keeps telling me to berserk. I have to listen. Caro-Kann time. no, okay. Opponent had a chance there. Let's go. Okay. Whew. That was a really important win. Really, really important. Thank you, General Bill. Okay. Oh, let me turn on the heart rate monitor. Getting a workout. Okay, playing Bezel. Was it glowing yellow? I actually, I just reflexively clicked it. I should have looked a little bit closer. No time to regret anything. Yeah, Bishop e5 is such a crazy aggressive move, but it pays off. Or does it? Not quite mating. Almost pays off. I don't know. Let's play this. Okay. I'm mishandling this. No. No. It's way too slow with the mouse there. I don't know what happens. Yeah, it just kind of froze. Oh, this is GM. Best in Blitz. Okay, I still have a cushion. Okay, it says don't berserk. Yeah, maybe I should not have berserked the last game. Oops. Not my proudest moment there. Yeah, this probably isn't great for like quality of chess. Oh dear. How much material am I down? Only down whatever this is. Okay. C2 is hanging. Bishop d3 is now a threat. Is that a free knight? I'm trying to open the king side. dear. There we go. There we go. Somehow I'm up a bishop. Okay. Oh man. Hey, it's Andrew. How's it going? Yeah, if you're just joining, I'm trying out this new browser extension. Um, it's telling me when to berserk and when not to berserk. So far, I guess it's working. Okay, I guess I berserk here. I'm in first place, even though I lost a little bit of rating here. We have a Halloween Gambit. Okay, less than 7 minutes left in the tournament. I think I'm winning material now. I'm trapping. The queen is trapped. I was excited about the fork, but the queen just has no squares. Okay, f4. I still want to play f4, g5. Okay. Trying to create more gap. Still time for a few more games. Yeah, that was a fun game. Okay. I'll pre-move e5. We'll have an England or Stafford maybe. Or Walrus. So I want to set up a Greek gift. Not quite working though. There we go. Oh. Wait, what? What's happening? G3 checkmate. Wow. It took me time to process what was happening, and by the time I did, it was checkmate. Okay. Oh, Bastion Blitz is still catching up, but not berserking any game. Okay, this is telling me not to berserk. Haven't played this opponent yet. A little bit worse here, but this position's playable. Yeah, still a little bit worse. So my bishop's just a bad piece. That's a good move. Try and make some chaos. Take. Okay, there's an interesting line. Oh, it doesn't work though. Ah! I thought I was winning the pawn in the end, but I'm not. Okay, this is something. Still not on time. Wow. I think the opponent got scared that this is stalemate, but it's not stalemate. And then I mean, it's a draw, but I'll take it. Hey, TJ. How's it going? Or quack, TJ. Have to speak the language. Okay. Oh, double berserk. What am I doing? Okay. Wow. There goes my queen side. Not the end of the world. Only down 3 pawns. And a bishop. Don't hurt me. Yeah, well played. Ah. It doesn't affect the standings, I don't think. Oh, there's one more game. Oh dear. Okay, final game. It might not count for the tournament. Okay. The tournament's officially done. I think I won it. Despite all the messiness. Thank you, Lorgan. Oh, it's 4-4. Okay, up a pawn now. What just happened? Okay. Oh, what a crazy, crazy finish. Oh. Back to tournament. Okay. Well, the berserking kind of worked. How much rating did I lose? Thank you, Scotty Karate. Lead Scoo. Got some confetti. I don't have my confetti extension. I used to have a Chrome extension that would like cheer confetti. Well, that was fun. I'm not sure how often I'll follow the extension completely. Maybe I'll try it like once for Title Arena. 87% berserk rate. I lost 81 points out of 32 games. I'm pretty sure the berserk extension isn't random. I don't know the exact algorithm, but Andrew, who coded it, would put more effort into rather than just using the random algorithm. So anyway, it was based off this tweet from a year ago. and I commented it would be cool to make an extension, and then Andrew somewhere turned it into, where's Andrew's tweet? Oh yeah, shout out to Andrew. So we do have the extension command. Link is in the chat. So we're reaching the point of the stream where I'll chill out a little bit. Hopefully my heart rate will stay below 100 for a more extended period of time. And I can try and answer questions. I know there are a lot of questions about the extension, but if people have like other questions, I saw during the tournament, like it seemed like there were a few serious questions, which I felt bad I couldn't address at the time. There was a question if I'm following the TCEC, Leela Stockfish. Someone mentioned it in chat recently, but I've not been following. These days, there's just a lot to follow. But I should, it's probably worth like taking a look at. I actually don't know the best way to follow like all the engine chests happening. Who wins tomorrow? Or what about who wins later today? Doesn't the next game starts in less than 4 hours, right? Oh, the Game Talk. Donating $3. Any tips on improving visualization other than reading moves and thinking it in your head? Yeah, that's a fair question. I mean, one thing you can do on lichess or chess.com is use the blindfold feature for training, or even like make a separate account just for blindfold chess. And then I guess it depends. If you're able to play a full game blindfolded, then maybe have a separate account. But if you're not, then at least play blindfolded for the first few moves. And there is a setting, if you go to preferences, it's game display and then invisible pieces. Or you could wear a physical blindfold and type your moves. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a better answer. There's I took a few lessons when I was younger from a coach. He had a very interesting approach to teaching. And one of the exercises that we did, let me go to board editor. And this is an exercise that relates directly to visualization and calculation. Is he would clear the board and he would place 2 bishops, dark square, light square. And then he would place a queen. I'll put the queen somewhere here. And then you can start by looking at the board. But essentially the goal of the calculation is to calculate the forcing line in which black wins a bishop. So it's actually an interesting method to train board vision, calculation, just geometry in general. So eventually you want to achieve a fork. Like the forking squares are here and here, both of which are off limits. So, and we wouldn't move the pieces until I was able to like fully calculate the forcing line in which I trap the bishop. And looking at this now, I'm pretty sure black wins a bishop and black will be able to take a bishop within the next 3 moves. But basically, we would start using the board, and then he would just tell me, like, then we just wouldn't use the board. And he would just say, okay, bishops on b6 and f5, queen on d1. I would have to keep the board in mind and the placement of the pieces in mind, and then still have to calculate the forcing line. So does anyone in chat see a forcing line to win the bishop? And I guess like to actually be certain, you have to look at a lot of branches. So I'll go ahead and just share like my thought process. And I'll say that I was a bit fortunate because the first move I looked at is just I think the simplest or the most efficient move is Queen F3. It's a logical move, centralize the queen and attack the bishop. And then the thing to realize, or the thing to do, is to calculate every single bishop move. So this move, this move, this move. I'll just highlight circles. So we have to look at all the moves. And very quickly we can see that, okay, these squares are just not accessible because the queen controls those squares from F3. And then the rest of the squares, so bishop E6 is met with this. Bishop, what's the best way to do this? Bishop D7 is met with this. Bishop C8 is met with this. Bishop here is met with also queen C6. Bishop B1 is met with queen B3. Bishop G6 is met with queen F6. Bishop H7 is also met with queen B7. So essentially you want to get to a point where you see all the bishop moves will lead to some kind of fork. So I hope this makes sense. It was a fun exercise. Haven't done this in a while. Are you going to post this tournament? I'll probably post it to the extra channel. For those not aware, I do have a few YouTube channels. Extra command, oops. Spell extra correctly. Extra channel is usually where I post the longer, like full streams. But there are cases where, like, let's say, it's hard to just generate one. Let's say the bishop's here, or the queen's like in the corner, and the bishops are in the center. This would be easy. Maybe this. Sometimes it's more difficult where you have to think several moves ahead and see a lot of different branches. Please post this bishop exercise. It was great. Okay, that's nice to hear. I'll probably have the full stream on the extra channel. So maybe I can make a clip of it for like main channel or clips channel or TikTok. Please play out queen d5. Oops. What was the original position? Wait. What was the original position? Is this? Wait a minute. Where's the bishop? Bishop was here and... No. It was this, right? Oh, you wanted me to play queen d5. Queen d5. Scanning. Queen d5 is also good. Yeah. Queen d5, there's a fork with every square. So this will like train you to see like very quick double attacks as well. I think the hardest one to spot is after bishop h3, you have to play queen b3. Like move away and attack both bishops. Bishop h7, queen b7. Let me change the stream title. Answering questions. Lichess.org. Sometimes when I do Q&A, I can get overwhelmed with questions, but I usually try and like pick the ones that will hopefully bring the most value to people. So that was based off a question 8 minutes ago from the Game Talk. What happens after bishop g4? Oh, bishop g4. That's a good point. Yeah, so this is a case where there's no immediate fork, and then we have to look further. Like queen d5, bishop g4, and then can we play queen e4? And then does the bishop have an escape? And I don't think it does.
Quack.
Quack. Hello to Jeremy. I saw there was a question about tips for getting better at duck chess. I guess watch my duck chess videos and try and absorb my duck knowledge. I have a good number of duck chess videos on YouTube where I try and be instructive or maybe inductive. Oh, if you watched all of them, I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll have to make some more then. Caro is going to be running a duck chess tournament for money towards the end of the year, which I'm excited for. But I have to qualify for it because it's part of his like decathlon. I will be playing more duck chess in the future at some point before the end of the year. Live streams on YouTube ? I do really want to experiment with live streaming on YouTube. It's just one of those things. It's going to take some initial figuring out because it operates a little bit differently than Twitch. But I'm super curious, like what the viewership and the overall experience would be. I'm way more inclined to stream on YouTube than Kick or other platforms. How do you manage nerves before a game? Yeah, in Iceland, I was feeling more anxious than usual actually before games. But I think a little bit of nerves or anxiety can actually be a good thing because it just means that you care about trying to perform well. And sometimes it makes you more alert and more careful. Like sometimes it can be a bad thing if I'm like too relaxed and then I'm just careless, or sometimes I'm overconfident. And that's, I've had a lot of cases when I was younger where those are the times where I can play my worst chess is if I'm like overconfident and not looking at my opponent's threats. But sometimes when I'm nervous, it's only before the game. And then once the game begins and my mind has something to think about, then the nerves just go away. Because then I can like just delve into the position and kind of find the zone. Have you tried anti-puzzle? I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting though. Feel free to share more information. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube. Twitch does not allow multi-streaming like that, at least for my partner contract, which is a little bit disappointing. But they have loosened requirements in recent times, so there's a point where like they didn't want streamers to stream on YouTube regardless. Not sure if it could have been enforced, but now at least it's possible. Just has to be separate. Oh, uncheesy. I haven't. Sounds like a cool idea though. Have you done speed runs to a certain rating? That's something I'd like to do. It just requires having a specific speedrun account. And I don't think Lichess accommodates speedrun accounts because you can't get like a custom established rating at like 1000 and then there's a whole layer of complication. So if I did a speedrun, I'd do it on chess.com. Oh, I haven't tried the voice recognition. I heard that was released, at least in beta. I would like to try that. Like maybe in combination with like a blindfold stream. And then that way I can't type slip. Could only talk slip. Will you play the chess.com Olympic esport qualifier thing? I only found out about it like a few days ago. And I missed the first batch of qualifiers. But I think the next one is sometime next week. I would like to play. And I'm pretty sure I can stream it. I saw some like requirements that if I do stream it, there has to be emote only mode, and maybe not a delay, because I think it splits. Wait, next one's tomorrow morning. Wait, Olympic ChessCom qualifier. Okay. There's so many events happening, it's hard to keep track of everything. Okay, so basically this is a qualifier for the finals in Singapore. It started on April 1st. Okay, I'm a little bit late. So there's open qualifiers. Oh, the open qualifiers are for non-titled. So the trials, there's 14 trials. So how many have happened so far? Oh, what's the date today? Today's the 20th. Oh, trials 9 through 14. Wait, Pacific time. So that's 7 a.m. Central. And how do I qualify? I want to go to Singapore. Singapore is one of my favorite countries. Let me know if there's anyone from Singapore watching. I've been there a handful of times. I have a feeling it's probably very difficult to qualify, though. Okay, the event is a mix of open. Okay, FIDE. Okay, so you can play as many qualifiers as you want. If you're eligible to play in the trials, you'll be invited to exclusive chess.com club. Okay. Wait, is there no information about... Wait a minute. Oh, preliminaries. Oh, here we go. Okay. 14 qualified players from the trials. Join 2 invited players. Oh, so basically you have to win a trial to make it to the preliminaries. Wait, so how many players make it to the finals? Oh, top 4 players. I see. And then the winner. Okay. I wonder how strong they've been. Results? Oh, they have different sponsors. That's cool. Okay, so it's, I mean, it's strong, but... Wait, trial 1. Okay, Serrana. Oh, Hikaru played. Trial 6. Okay, some strong players. Hey, it's Singapore backgammon.
Singapore would love to have you back.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be awake at 5 a.m. Pacific. But maybe 10 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, this is doable actually. And the final, or the June 22nd through 25th. I should be free then. Yeah, the Singapore airport is really nice. Changi. There are a few times I spent like a half day just in the airport. Okay, I'm scanning for more questions, but if there's no more questions, at least recent questions, I might just wrap things up and get some rest and hopefully be fresh for tomorrow. You should grow your own tea. Maybe someday. Someday I'll move to a tea plantation in Asia. Live the life. Favorite thing about Utah? I had really good Thai food the first day. There was a really nice cafe. What was the city? I think it was called Park City. The snowmobiling was nice. Have you ever been to Portugal? Yeah, I was in Portugal in 2019 for about 10 days. There's a chess tournament there that I didn't play the main event, but I played some rapid side event. It was really nice. I stayed in Lisbon. Um, yeah, probably among one of my favorite countries. Okay, I show knight bishop ending. Um, I've shown it a lot on stream, so probably not right now. Almost had it in one of my games though. Ooh, what is your suggestion against 1d4 for a 1300 rated player? So I mentioned this, been mentioning this a little bit, but I'm working on a course, like a full opening repertoire course, and it's gonna be on a whole black repertoire against d4. And I can share a little bit about what I'll be recommending, but the first thing to understand is that when you're encountering d4, you're not just gonna have to learn one opening, you have to learn a few different branches of openings. Of course, depending what you play. Now, I'm going to be recommending d5. And even from here, there's a lot of different things one can choose. There's Queen's Gambit, there's London, there's Kali, there's Catalan, with eventual, sometimes Catalan starts with c4, but eventually g3, knight f3. So sometimes an approach to working on your openings is kind of learning things in small strides and like gradually improving your knowledge over time. And of course, you want to start with the things that you encounter most often. So, like if you're going to play d5, like Queen's Gambit in London, probably the two most common these days. I'm going to be recommending Queen's Gambit Decline, and this is something I've been playing since I was below 1300, basically since I was a pure beginner. Oh yeah, Jobava London too is becoming more popular. But I'll be recommending some more dynamic lines because this opening has a solid reputation, but there's a lot of lines where black can play very aggressively. Like one of my favorites is the Cambridge Springs, which is this line. There's a few different move orders, but it's against bishop g5 where white hasn't relieved the tension, and this has a lot of venom because the diagonal is pressured, but also the bishop's a target. And there's ideas of knight e4, and a lot of players, especially at a lower level, will stumble here as white. A lot of people play bishop d3, which walks into takes knight e4. It's already a nice fork. So yeah, basically every day for the last like several days, I've been working off stream on like developing annotated files. And it's going to take a lot more work in terms of like overall packaging, but I'll probably be like asking for feedback, maybe even giving like some samples to interested viewers and seeing if there's anything I can improve on. But I'm planning to self-publish the course, so it wouldn't be on like a major like Chessable or any of these other like chess course sites, but it would be through my own, basically my own site. I usually play knight f6, but yeah, knight f6 can sometimes transpose. It's a flexible move, and if white goes for c4, you can transpose back into Queen's Gambit Declined or Nimzo. You could also learn the Budapest, which I've enjoyed. Budapest maybe is objectively a little bit dubious, but it's an aggressive opening. But with knight f3, then I've played this as black, and I almost always play d5. I don't have a beta version yet, but I'm imagining it'll be a mix of like video lessons and PGN files. Um, it's a challenge to. It's actually challenging because I'm trying to be as thorough as possible, but then I also want it to be easy to navigate and kind of focus on what players encounter most often. But I'm enjoying the process, learning a lot too. Hammy Going Ham says, I started playing chess in November of last year and have plateaued at 750 to 850 in Blitz and Rapid. What should I do to get better? I watch you and play daily. If you started playing in November, first of all, that's a respectable rating for like being quite new to the game, at least in the grand scheme of things. It's very normal if you play enough chess. At some point, you're going to have plateaus. The first thing I would say is it's so important to have like a growth mindset where you're trying to continually learn from every single game that you play, regardless of winning or losing, like especially the losses, you should really take away lessons. At that level, a big part of getting better is just minimizing blunders and like not giving away free things and being solid, looking out for the opponent's threats. And part of that just comes with experience. And it's normal to improve, but not have your rating actually reflect your ability until you play enough games. So I would say keep playing. Also, like do a lot of tactics, because tactics are also what determine the outcome of games at that level. Are you doing course with Levy? I'm not. But Levy has given me like a lot of good advice over recent times. And yeah, he's been telling me to like post a course for a while and hopefully within like the next month I'll have something. How will you do the UI UX? There's a lot of platforms out there that offer course hosting. And I want to give like customers or users the option of using the course on whatever platform they feel is best. So essentially, when you have a PGN file, you can plug it into Chessable or Lichess Study or Chessbase. And that's one reason why I want to go with self-publishing. How soon do you expect to see any ducks again? I did see a duck earlier today. I took a long walk in the park. I saw not a duck, but one of these birds that like wade in the water. It's like I think it's a heron, maybe an egret or a stork. Always get them confused. Very like thin, long-legged bird. Some kind of waterfowl, yeah. Ding or Nepo? Um, Nepo's leading. I want to see Ding win. Like he played the London, so I want to see him win again with the London. Just rub it in how good the London opening is. Probably not going to happen though. Hey, it's Lil Plotkin. And it's E. Fafano, subbing for 16 months. How is sightseeing in Iceland? I didn't really get a chance to sightsee this year because it was mainly like playing chess. I got there a day before the event started, so I was kind of jet lagged for the first few rounds. But conditions were great, food was really good. Iceland also had really good Thai food. Something with like the cold weather climate between Utah and Iceland. To be fair, like a lot of places I go have really good Thai food. Did you ever have a blackout like Ding? Yeah, there's times where I turn into the frozen Rosen. Thankfully, it doesn't happen too often, but Yeah, it's part of the pressure of playing chess. Last year, I got to sightsee more in Iceland. I rode an Icelandic horse, saw the northern lights, went to a geothermal hot spring, went to Fisher's Grave and the Fisher Museum. Do I like chess 18 more than 960? I think they're very similar. Um, Honestly, I probably prefer normal chess because openings are more of a strong point for me. But there's players that prefer like the variants where openings are less relevant. Oh, there's a question from White One. Hey Eric, big fan. I'm 2300 rapid on Lichess and 2200 classical. I know 2500 is slightly better at everything. What would you say is main difference between 23 and 2500? Yeah, it's first thing I would say it can be very dependent on the player. I'd probably say that 2300s have more clear weaknesses, whether it's like opening knowledge or endgame conversion or time management. Um, and once you get to like 25, 2600, it can be harder to pinpoint weaknesses. Of course, like weaknesses still exist for every player, but yeah, if you're in the 2300s, you should really make an effort to understand what you're like most uncomfortable with and how to improve on it. Like for me, because I'm in the 2300s FIDE. For me, I have a few like a few weaknesses with my play. One is time management. There's situations where like I get way too low on time, and sometimes it's hard to adjust to the time control. And then when I do get low on time, I I can play at a very bad level. Another weakness of mine is just converting winning positions. I had this in Iceland. But then related to that is like just tactics and consistency with spotting, even basic tactics and just calculation. There's been times where I'll I'll just have glaring blind spots with calculation. And then part of that too is just the ability to stay focused for long periods of time, and physical alertness and physical stamina can really play a role in that. But there's also a big difference between online chess and over the board chess. And I guess if you play more actively over the board, that can sometimes have a big benefit when it comes to playing online. I found whenever I play over the board, especially in tournaments, I'll come back just sharper playing online. Any recommendation on how to play better in time trouble? Um, yeah, there's a few things, few strategies, I guess. For one, you should really try and avoid time trouble in the first place. Well, of course, sometimes it's unavoidable. Um, yeah, when you're low on time, you have to shift the mindset where you rely more on intuition rather than calculation. And then also, you can't be a perfectionist when you're in time trouble. You just have to find moves that are suitable. And sometimes you have to steer the position into simpler territory. Like if you're low on time and your opponent has a lot of time, look for ways to simplify. But then the most important thing with every move that you make is that you're not blundering. If you can just keep the game going and then of course think on your opponent's time, then hopefully you can survive. And then in cases where there's increment, sometimes you can get to a situation where you make a lot of like simple moves and then gain time. Yeah, I was talking about duck chess earlier. I will stream duck chess again, just not tonight. I will be taking input from other like strong players. I've already showed like some of my course files to some other title players just to get some insights. And I mean, the files I'm working on are probably catered to at least up to like 2500 level. There's like a good amount of novelties I've discovered. Have you considered hiring a second? Um, I've considered like getting a coach. I grew up having like multiple coaches. Uh, a second specifically, actually, I did work for a little bit with a strong grandmaster who helped me like just build out some repertoire last year. But the thing with especially opening preparation, I like to do most of that on my own. It's one of my greatest joys. Usually a second refers to someone who helps with opening prep, but a coach would probably be useful in just helping with other factors like with psychology and just working on the weak areas of my game. Why pawn d5 isn't a good move listed? Not sure actually what that refers to. Pawn d5 is a common response here, although pawn d5 in this position is not a good move, even though it's still playable, but generally after takes e4, white's happy to grab the center. And then if queen takes, there's knight c3 hitting the queen. Did you have Magnus look over it already? That's a joke question, but the funny thing is I played one of the lines against Magnus. And I got a fine position, but I'm going to have to find the improvement to what he played against me. Because the game I played against Magnus, when was it? It was like 7 months ago? September last year. It went into this QGD variation that can be very tricky, but then it got very positional and yeah, he ground me down. For a weaker player, is it more worthwhile to know openings or endgames? I'd say it's good to have a balance. Yeah, generally, especially if you're like newer
Have
to
you
the
ever
game.
encountered toxic chess players? Or players that talk trash?
Yeah, I guess it's important to note that players that talk trash are not necessarily toxic. Speaking of, actually, I do have an exciting announcement related to trash talking chess players. There will be some videos coming out. I made an appearance at a very well known, I don't know if it's a chess club, but it's like a pretty large chess YouTube channel where there were a lot of trash talkers. I played one of the most prolific chess trash talkers, and we had a really funny game. I'll hopefully be posting that in the near future. But the person who I played that like talked a lot of trash is actually like really, really nice. Are chess coaches affordable? You can go to leechess.org/coach or learn and then coaches, and then you'll see a lot of coach listings, and a lot of them have their rates. It can really fluctuate though, like depending on the area. And then because there's so many remote coaches these days, the hourly rates can fluctuate a lot. Oh, Alexander's horse maybe knows better than most people. uh, how long did it take you to notice the potatoes that Jonathan was hiding in my videos? Yeah, it was only until I saw his video that I realized how many potatoes have been placed in my videos. I only knew about one or two of them, not like 6 or 7 of them. Ever have over the board vision nightmate? Not that I can remember. At least not in a tournament game. Cat or dog person? I grew up with dogs, but and cats are nice too. Oh yeah, there's a potato opening. I have a single video on my YouTube channel. If you search for Eric Rosen potato. Lee Chess calls this the potato. I don't know the origin, but It's very potato-like. And on that note, I think I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's send the raid to Danya. Looks like he's grinding. If you had to live in a different state, where would you live? Alaska would be cool, at least in the summertime. Probably not in the wintertime. I was also thinking about like countries, like Switzerland could be nice. Or just a state of mind, or state of wonder. Okay, well, thanks again, everyone. I appreciate the nice vibes. And I'll be back. I might be back tomorrow for this Olympic trial. Thank you to whoever let me know about it. That will be in less than 12 hours from now, so I should probably get some sleep. Good night and good bishop.